Hey team, good morning and happy Wednesday. I wanted to go ahead and do a video for you this morning all about how to date parties. I've been hearing a lot of questions and people are saying, how do we date parties? We're having a hard time doing that. Well, there's a couple of key things that I want to go over with you. First, okay, I'm going to show you this. I hope you can see the amazing screen, right? Because it's all about a party. Are you having fun? I love this party plate that I found. It's party time. Okay, so first and foremost, are you having fun? Okay, and you might go, well, Heidi, I don't have parties yet to have fun. Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning. We're going to kind of walk through a process. So the first one is, how's your contact list? Have you written down every single person you know? And I mean every single person. So when you're starting out in the business, guess what? You're going to grab just a plain notebook and you're going to put on the front of it permanent marker, pen, stickers, I don't care, and write contact list or business growth, or do something that entices you to open that notebook up. Okay. Then second, what you're going to do is you're going to start writing down your Christmas card list, I call it, or your wedding list, your wedding invitation list, your graduation list. Maybe you're graduating from college and you're inviting all of those individuals. So write down every single person you know. Don't just write down. You've got what you call your inner circle, where it's usually your BFFs, your close family members, and those people that you do a lot of stuff with. That's your inner circle. We want to go into your outer circle, where that is, well, actually your middle circle. So that's your acquaintances. Those are things you do with people on occasion. It could be people that maybe you just lost contact with, but you used to be like the closest of closest friends. All right, could be your coworkers that you love, but you don't do a whole lot with. Okay, then you got your outer circle. That could be your people that you don't know hardly at all. So maybe it is friends of friends. It's your neighbors. It is people, again, that you've lost contact with, you weren't real close with, people you went to high school with, people you went to college with, maybe they're past coworkers from a while ago, but truly writing down everybody, okay? That's the first key thing. The second key thing is you're also going to take this notebook around to all of your parties, okay? So you get your 6 practice parties, get those dated in your first 4 to 6 weeks. All right, and again, this is if you're new. If you're established in the business and you haven't updated your contact list, this is for you, okay? Keep it updated. So you're going to take this notebook and you're going to go ahead and take it to all of your parties with you, to all of your vendor events, okay? You're going to pass this notebook around and say, you know what, guys, I send out a monthly newsletter. And that monthly newsletter is going to keep you in the know of all of our up-and-coming sales specials. It's going to give you some new recipe ideas. It's going to give you simplicity and tips and ideas that you can use in your household on a day-to-day basis. So make sure you go ahead, write down your name, your phone number, and your email address. Okay, this list is just for myself. It's not going to be sold to anybody else. The newsletter, you can go ahead and cancel it at any time. So now here's what happens when you're doing Tupperware Success System, holding 2 parties a week, okay? And on an average now there's 10 to 15 people at a show, so let's go with 10. And so you're doing 8 parties a month, typical, 4-week month. That is 80 people that you're seeing in a month. 80, all right? So now all of them sign up. Let's say all of them sign up for your newsletter, all right? Just in 10 months, that's 800 names. Do you think you're going to have a problem of growing your business and maintaining your business if you are faithful and do customer service phone calls, seeing how their products are working, talking to them about dating parties if they haven't dated with you before but they attended a show? Always, 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 okay, always redate every hostess. You have a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 1-year program, all right? That 3, 6, 1-year program can be, so let's say I just had a party last night. My host or my consultant says, you know what, Heidi, I have a 3, 6, or 1-year VIP program. Which would you like to be a part of? When you redate in 3 months, you're going to go ahead and you're going to be able to choose, and you can do what you want. I'm just giving you tips and ideas. You can choose a $75 a gift bonus gift at your party on top of all of your free and half price stuff. Plus, you're going to go ahead and get 40% off of all of your orders throughout the year, 25%, whatever you want to do. VIP 6 months, if they date every 6 months with you, again, you're going to give them still stuff, but not as big. They date every year with you, they become your VIP, and maybe you give them a 10 or 15% discount throughout the entire year. Okay, so it is generating hostesses to constantly redate with you. When I was actively out there working to Diamond Crown Manager and stuff, that is something I always did. Always redated my hostesses. I think I had probably an 80 to 85% ratio of them redating. Okay, so are you redating? Contact list and redate your hostesses. Now let's go ahead. Are vendor events, fairs, craft shows, all of those things great? Absolutely. Those are great to meet new people. Those will not grow your business though. So if you're planning that you're going to explode your business by just doing craft shows, fairs, vendor events, and things like that, it's not. Okay, not that they, again, don't produce great results, not that they don't generate, sales and things like that, but you've got to have the focus of dating parties and having people join you in your business. Okay, so when you do craft shows, vendor events, and things like that, you want to make sure that your focus is recruiting and dating parties. Okay, do you need a lot of cash and carry? No, I would say truly don't take any. Just have your kit there, right? Put a big, huge dating board up, okay? And what I do is just get one of those big trifolds, and I'll try and take a snap of one later. But you do a big trifold, and you put up at the top, maybe you put Date Me, okay? That's the theme right now. Put a bunch of thumbtacks all over it, decorate it up with some maybe fun balloons, balloon cutouts and confetti and things like that. Make it pop, right? And then you put all of your keychains, a variety of keychains, take smidgets, put curly ribbons around the seals, and then you snap the seal back on the smidget, and then you hang that on a thumbtack. So it draws people in. People like those little gadgets. So now that gives you an opportunity to talk to them about dating a party, just like your smidget game. Put pieces of paper in them, right? Put pieces of paper in them, so when they choose one, it's the same thing as the smidget game. If they choose one, they have to honor what that piece of paper says, because you're going to honor whatever gift they get. Okay? And so you can put whatever you want on those pieces of paper. Also have your notebook there during your vendor events. Have them sign up for your newsletter. Have them, put their email, at least if they're not comfortable putting their phone number, that's okay, but at least one or the other. The other thing is, for vendor events, craft shows, fairs, things like that, you want to make sure you always do a door prize drawing. The door prize drawing, typically, you want it to be a little bigger value, $25 on up value, not that you paid that, and decorate it, shrink wrap it, make it look really nice, put some bows on it, some curly ribbon. It is the presentation that draws people in. Okay, it's not necessarily just the Tupperware product they know, but man, it darts them over to your table when you have got it in a presentation format that they're going, I've got to sign up for that. I've got to get that. Okay, so that's another way to generate more leads and get more parties. Another way is to go ahead and ask for referrals at your parties. Are you asking for referrals? And so you could have a referral program. I hope that you're doing some sort of door prize survey, door prize drawing at your parties, where the questions could be, number one, did you have fun tonight? I'm doing this. Did you have fun tonight? Yeah, of course you did. Number two, if Susie Q, the hostess, was to join my team, would you be one of the first people to have a party for her? Yes, no, or you could be bribed. Number three is, would you be willing to have just your own party even if Susie Q didn't join my team? Number four is, if I could show you how to make an extra $35 to $75 an hour, would you be willing to hear more no obligation information? Yes, no, or I could be bribed. Okay, so by gathering, and so then the final one is, who do you know that they would love to earn free product? They would love to have their life simplified. They would love to get a little more organized. Maybe they're looking for some extra money. for every 3 people that you write down their name and their phone number, I have a bonus gift for you. But when any of those people that you write down date a party or join my team, I'm going to go ahead and give you this. And again, you could go ahead and have a referral punch card. You could go ahead and just have a tote that is a variety of different pieces of Tupperware that, you know, you wrap up and you just give them a gift. You could put I'm going to give you a $10 surprise pack, a $15 surprise pack for every referral that dates a party or joins my team. But again, for every 3 people you write down name and phone number, I'll have a gift for you. No strings attached. So if they write down 6 names that night, I'm going to give them 2 gifts. And those gifts are usually from my tiny treasure stash. And I'll usually have them all curly wrapped, and they're just in a little, you know, mini That's-A-Bowl, or you could do a fridge smart, something like that, and put it in there and have that on your display table. Okay, it draws attention. It's so there if you forget to ask, right? You're getting into a routine of your party, or it's been a chaotic night and you got sidetracked. They're going to ask, what are those little gifts for? Because they've got bows on them, right? So ask for your referrals at your parties. So you've created a VIP list, right? You're redating your hostesses. You're asking for referrals. You are doing door prize drawings at your craft shows, vendor events, and fairs. You are taking your notebook, your contact list notebook, or your business building notebook to every single party and all of those events, right? Okay, so now you're starting to get parties. What's a party? A party is an in-home party. I don't count anything else as a party. Book shows don't count. A party is an in-home venue. Why? Because that's what's going to, number 1, give your hostess the most amount of stuff. Number 2, that's what's going to have your guests get most involved and interactive and really know what your product does and hear the tips and ideas. Also, it builds connections and relationships for future business. You're not just there to sell them product for one day. You're there to create relationships and friendships that are going to last a lifetime. Also, the in-home party is where you're going to work smart, not hard. You're going to date parties there. You're going to sell there. You're going to recruit there. And you're going to, again, make friendships there that are going to last you a lifetime. That's why parties are so important. So a party is in-home party, but also a party is a party when it's scheduled into your date book. So if you have someone that says, yeah, I'll do a party, but I'll call you when I have my schedule in front of me, that doesn't count. Even though they've said it, doesn't count because it's not in your date book. All right. So how do you work through getting people to put their pick a date? I've heard some people say, I have a hard time people having them pick a date right away. You know, inspect what you expect. Okay. So you have your date book with you at every single venue and party, right? Have the dates highlighted, and I'll do another training on that. You have your dates highlighted that you're doing Tupperware business, right? And so I will go ahead and I'll open up my calendar to me. I don't open it up to them, but I'm opening it up to, so it's what, May 20th today. I go ahead and open it up and I say, okay, so first, Sally, tell me, do weeknights or weekends work for you? That's if I'm doing weeknights and weekends. If you're not doing weeknights, offer your weekends. If you're not doing weekends, offer your weeknights. So then you would say, do Thursdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays work better for you? Again, you're in control of your schedule. So I'm offering, I'm suggesting, I'm giving choices, but I'm doing it when it works for myself, okay? Oh, you know, Tuesdays work great. Awesome. I actually have Tuesday the, whatever next Tuesday is, Tuesday the 30th, I have that open, or I also have June 2nd open. Which of those would work better? And then zip your lip. Okay, so I gave choices. I asked what worked better. They stated. Now I gave dates. Now I pulled them in closer. If you just hand your calendar over, they're going to pick latter June or into July. They pick way out, where when they are hearing what you're offering, they'll pick close because that's what you're offering. Okay, so dating in the date book, getting them to pencil in right away, making sure you're prepared, give them a hostess packet immediately. Don't go to a party, don't go to a venue without hostess packets. You date them in, you give them a packet, you go through it. Tell them you're going to follow up with them in 24 to 48 hours. Okay, make sure they don't have questions. Get that guest list back in 24 to 48 hours. That's a whole nother training, right? So you're getting those back. So now, the word choices sometimes to date parties. Sometimes people are like, I'm calling people, I'm just not getting the response. All right, so when you do talk to people, you have to think first and foremost, what's in it for them? That's the initial reason you're calling. What's in it for them? They don't care what's in it for you. I'm just going to be rather direct. Most people don't care what's in it for you. It's how can we help them, right? It's how can we give them something that is going to save them time, save them money, get them more organized, just get together for girls' nights, for some hangout time, help to de-stress, right? So when you're calling people, you've got your list, and it can be have party theme ideas, all right? So a couple of these, and these have been posted on the Facebook groups. So these are out there just as Tupperware party ideas, and it lists a variety of different ones. Mexican fiesta, Hawaiian luau, chocolate indulgences. I do banana split parties. Pool parties are great. Deck parties, barbecue parties. What about happy hour parties? You have got Italian parties. So making a lasagna, have a bottle of wine. You take your wine opener. You can do healthy eats and treats. People are getting healthier. They want to eat healthier. But a lot of times people, we just don't know how to do it. So you can help be that solution. You can help solve that problem, okay? Find out what the need is and offer a couple of different things. So I might call Sandy and say, hi Sandy, this is Heidi with Tupperware. Do you have a quick second? Yeah, I've got a quick second. Sandy was at one of my past parties. Sandy, you know what? I'm calling you for a couple of different reasons. Number one, you had attended Mary Beth's party a year ago. And so first I want to call and just check in with you and see how your product is working that you ordered. I see that you ordered the Quick Chef. How is that working? Have you been using it a lot? Any questions that I can help you with? Nope, it's all working great. Okay, fabulous. Second reason I was calling is because I wanted to call some of my preferred customers, and since you have been to a party and purchased in the last year, you are considered one of my preferred customers, and I would love the opportunity to share with you a couple of our new party ideas and help you earn some free product. A couple of the ones that I am promoting right now are the Healthy Eats and the Italian Party. Healthy Eats, I'm going to show you some simple time-saving grocery shopping tips and techniques, as well as, sorry about that, as well as also how to cook healthier. Now my Italian party, that one is going to be some, we're going to make either we could do a lasagna in 30 minutes, or we could go ahead and do an amazing spaghetti squash with homemade marinara sauce. And do I stumble sometimes? Yeah, I do. This is real. These words just kind of flow, and sometimes they come out a little bit slower, and it's okay. Spaghetti squash, and make a homemade marinara in some of our products, and also have some amazing wine while we're going ahead and demonstrating some other products. So out of those two, Sandy, which of those would be a bigger benefit to you and your friends in day-to-day living? Silence. Okay, she's going to come back with whatever her response is. Oh, the Healthy Eats actually sounds amazing, and you'll actually give grocery tips. Guys, give grocery tips. You decide what's going to help market that customer, help market those customers. What's going to be a benefit to them? What's going to help them? All right. So she's going to say that, and I'm going to say, awesome. You know what? When you date in this time frame, I'm going to offer you a bonus gift. So I will do this day or this day work. I don't ask, I just go right in. Okay, she didn't say no, so I'm not going to say, so would you like to date a party? No. I'm going to say, awesome. You know what? Because she said healthy eating, so I'm not going to say, so would you like to date one? No, I'm giving her an opportunity then for a yes or no answer. I'm just going to say, that's awesome, Sandy. So let's go ahead. If you date in this time frame, I'm going to give you an extra $25 surprise pack. So do weekends or weeknights work better for you? Oh, you know, that time frame doesn't work. Not a problem. I've got this date or this date open. Would those work better for you? So again, I'm not asking her when she wants to do it. Not a problem with this date or this date. I'm pulling her in to my time frame. Okay, so I hope that that helps. So number one, go in with a solution, different tips and ideas. If somebody says, oh, Heidi, I don't have time, you know what, not a problem. You know what about a happy hour party? Do you get together with your girlfriends as much as you would like to? No. You know what, I've got a quick happy hour party, 45 minutes to an hour. We can do it at a restaurant, we can do it at a sports bar. Would that be better for you and your friends? Silent. I offered another solution. Okay? So, all of the things we just went through, what I'm going to have you do is actually share your comments on this video and your takeaways and what you're going to put to use in the next 24 hours. Okay, so have fun. Put your list together and go out there and schedule your business. Remember, this is the most lucrative business there is. You are your own boss. You're in charge of your destiny. You're in charge of your financial future. Is this business easy? No, it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. Nothing in life worth having comes easy. Nothing. Okay, and we wouldn't want it to because we wouldn't appreciate it as much. So, with this, I hope that you realize that we have all struggled. Do you know the first 6 months of my business, I didn't get parties dated. I had to keep going back to my contact list. And I hated the phone. But I wanted this to work. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to help other people. I didn't give up. So to you, don't give up. Dig your heels in and keep doing things. I believe in you. Thanks for listening.